Hello, it is me, the awesome one of the YWC, Talon, and I am here on the HellRaisers of the YWC. This is the new channel for the group originally known as DX of the YWC. This is our new channel, so Declan Moody is one of our members. Eagle 5461, I believe. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. If I did, sorry. But right now this is basically a debut video, and also I will be doing my top 10 favorite wrestlers currently and top 10 favorite wrestlers past. So yes, get ready to enjoy this video, cause I'm just gonna raise hell on you if you don't. So here we go. So first, I'm not gonna in any order, but I'll go with past first, because that was my favorite time in wrestling, was the Attitude Era, you know, WWF. But yeah, so past being, I'm going to start from number 1, and again, I'm not going in any order. So number 1 being, is going to be HBK himself, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels was he is the greatest superstar to ever walk in a ring. He is a very, very good wrestler, and he's just HBK. Sadly, he had to retire last year, but to me, maybe he had one of the greatest matches with The Undertaker, and it's just HBK. He's HBK. You know, how can you not like the man? You know, he's been through so much. You know, he's had so many injuries, and he's came back. So he's been in so many groups. Two Dudes with Attitude with Diesel, D-Generation X with Triple H, you know, all that stuff. So how can you not like the guy? You know, he's been through so much, and he's gave so much to the fans, even as a heel. But HBK is number 1. He is my all-time favorite. Number 2, I'm gonna have to say, let's see, Mick Foley, Mankind, Dude Love, Cactus Jack, whatever you want to call the guy. He is one crazy son of a bitch. I mean, he's fallen from the top of the Hell in a Cell. He's had his teeth fall out. He's had his ear ripped off. What else can you say? I mean, he's been in so many hardcore matches. He is the hardcore legend. That's why they call him the hardcore legend. I mean, he is a former WWF champion, tag team champion. He's just, and his gimmicks have always been good. I don't care if his Dude Love gimmick was like, you know, cheesy or something. It was good to me. And you know, Cactus Jack was one of my favorite gimmicks, as was Mankind, where he'd try to stick that sock down your throat. You know, he was a great tag team wrestler with The Rock and Rock and Sock Connection. Most of his career, he was always a face most of his career, and he did do a good job in the original ECW. But Mick Foley, Mankind, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, whatever you want to call the freak, he is an amazing performer, and he gave it all to the fans. And sadly, you know, he's not competing anymore now. But Mick Foley is number 2. Number 3, I'm gonna say Bret the Hitman Hart, one of the best technical wrestlers that walk in that squared circle. I mean, really, the guy, you know, has held so many championships: Intercontinental Champion, WWF Champion, Tag Team Champion, all that crap. You know, he's had some great matches with his brother Owen Hart, rest in peace. Diesel, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He had an okay return last year, but you know, he wasn't as good because he's so old. He wasn't as good as he is, you know, back then, when he was, you know, younger. But Bret Hart is indeed another one of the greatest of all time. A Hall of Fame. He is a Hall of Famer, 2006. And by the way, Mick Foley is, in my opinion, a future Hall of Famer. He should no doubtedly be in the Hall of Fame soon. But seeing he went to TNA, he probably won't be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. Number 4, I'm gonna say, is gonna be Chris Benoit. Now, I know what he did was crazy and psychotic. He killed himself and his family, his wife and his one son. But still, You know, I don't respect what he did outside of the ring, but I respect what he did in the ring. He was a great technical wrestler. He delivered good matches. I was marking out like a bitch when he won the World Heavyweight Championship. I was like, it's about fucking time, you know. He finally rose to the occasion and, you know, lived his moment for a couple months until he dropped the belt. But Chris Benoit, in my opinion, probably could be a Hall of Famer, but I don't know if they'll induct him for what he done. You never know. But Chris Benoit, great technical wrestler. Yes. Number 5, I believe we're on. Yeah, number 5. Yeah, number 5 would be Stone Cold Steve Austin. Again, I'm not going in any order, so if you're like, why is he number 5? It's not, I'm going in any order, so yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the rattlesnake, that son of a bitch snake. He did what he wanted to who he wanted to when he wanted. He is another one of the greatest of all time. He's held the $1 Million Championship, the Tag Team Championship, the WWF Championship, the host of Tough Enough. He's been in so many movies. You know, what else can you say about the guy? I mean, he's raised hell all around the World Wrestling Federation, all around World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. You know, he's had great matches with all the greatest. You know, Taker, Michaels, Bret Hart, Foley, Kane, all those guys, Triple H. But he's a very good entertainer, and I loved his gimmick. Number 6, I'm going to say, is The Rock, the People's Champion. The reason I'm saying he's passed is because, well, he hasn't wrestled, you know, anymore now, but I'm going to consider, I know he's going to he's going to wrestle at WrestleMania, but I'm still going to consider a pass. The Rock, the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion. Great, he was always good on the mic. He would deliver on the mic. His matches were great. You can't say anything bad about the guy. You know, son of Rocky Johnson. But yeah, number 7 is gonna be I'm gonna say Edge. I know Edge is retired, so I'm gonna count it as pass because, you know, he's retired and all. Edge, another one of the greatest, 11-time world champion, 11-time WWE champion, whatever you want to call it. Future Hall of Famer. WWE's already talked about putting him in the Hall of Fame. So yeah, I think Edge should be in the Hall of Fame soon. But yeah, Edge, thank you, Edge, again. I know it's a little bit late again, but I'll say it anyway. I believe that was number 8. So number 9, I'm going to say, is going to be Macho Man Randy Savage. Now, I didn't see every single match of the guy, but I've seen some of his matches, and like with Steamboat at WrestleMania 3, Hogan, Warrior. I've seen some of his stuff going on in TNA. It was pretty good, but Macho Man Randy Savage recently passed away, sadly. But he was great in the ring. He was great in the ring. You know, he'll be a future Hall of Famer, hopefully, with Miss Elizabeth. But yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. Number 9. Number 9 will be. I'm gonna say The Undertaker. Now he's on a regular he's not wrestling on a regular basis, but I'm still gonna say Taker for a pass because pretty soon he's gonna retire anyway. But Undertaker, 19-0 at Mania. That's all I'm gonna say about the guy. That shows how good he is. Number 10. Let's see here. Number 10. I'm gonna say Eddie Guerrero, another good athlete. He did do drugs, but you can't say anything bad about the guy. Latino Heat, you know, former WWE champion, tag team champion, Intercontinental champion, European champion. The list goes on and on. But great entertainer. I miss Eddie. I wish he was still here around, but he's not. So let's go to my top 10 present wrestlers, current wrestlers, the guys that are wrestling right now. That includes injured because, you know, they're injured right now. But number 1, again, I'm not going in order, but number 1 I'm going to say is Christian. Christian, what can you say? He recently turned heel, it looks like, on SmackDown. Good. Finally, he had the belt stolen from him, in my opinion. He should still be the fucking world champion, but Vince took it off him because Vince is a bastard. But you know what? Christian, yeah, number one, great. He's had some great matches, great feuds with, you know, Edge, Jericho, some good ladder matches here and there. Number two, John Morrison, a future world champion. I've said this in my recent video on Talent 123H. Future world champion. They better get the belt this year, or he's probably going to get released, but they should put the belt on him. There's no reason not to. He has everything a champion should be. He has charisma. He's good on the mic. You know, he's a great athlete, great high flyer. So why wouldn't you give the belt to him? So John Morrison is another. John Morrison, number two. Number three, I'm going to say Randy Orton, the Viper, the Snake, the Legend Killer, whatever you want to call this guy. I got to say, I liked his Legend Killer gimmick a little bit better than the Viper gimmick, but the Viper gimmick's okay. You know, his Legend Killer gimmick was better just because, you know, he'd go after the Legend, take them out, and all that. But Randy Orton, the current World Heavyweight Champion, the belt should not be on him. It should be on Christian, but whatever. I like Orton, you know. I'm an Orton fan. I'm a KO fan, but whatever. Number four, I'm gonna say. Can't see him, but four, I'm gonna have to say Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is being used for shit right now, but still, he's a great athlete. I mean, I never really watched him in ROH, but what I've seen him do in WWE, you know, some of the stuff he's done in WWE, he's a great athlete, great in the ring, and some good mic skills here and there. Daniel Bryan, yes. Number five, I'm going to say Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett, another future world champion. If they ever give him the chance. Great in the ring, great on the mic. It's just, that's all I can say about these guys, you know? But, yeah. The current Intercontinental Champion. Number six. Number six. Give me a second here. Think about some guys here. Top of my head. Number six. I'm gonna say. Damn it. CM Punk. Yeah, CM Punk. How could I forget him? CM Punk. The former World Heavyweight Champion, former leader of the Straight Edge Society, the current leader of the New Nexus. You know, great on the mic, great. He's a better heel than Babyface, I must say that. But yeah, number seven, the Awesome One, my leader, The Miz. How can the title be taken away from him and he does not win it back? He's feuding with Alex Riley right now, but after that, Alex Riley's gonna beat the shit out of him, and The Miz is just gonna go to jobber or mid card. Oh well, you know, sadly it's gonna happen, but whatever. Number eight. Gonna say, guess I'll say Sin Cara. Sin Cara is great in the ring. Can't really say about his mic, but he's great in the ring. That's all I really can say about him. You know, I think he's a future world champion. Number nine. Gonna say Tyson Kidd. Yes, Tyson Kidd. You know, he graduated from the Heart Dungeon. He has everything. Good on the mic, good charisma, and good in the ring. If they would fucking take him off Superstars, put him on SmackDown, have him get a couple wins on SmackDown, let it be known that, you know, he can get a win here and there. But they're not doing that. They're just throwing him on Superstars, letting the job to Trent Beretta. Fuck that. Whatever. Number 10. I'm gonna say. Number 10 will have to be. Damn it. Okay. Number 10, I'm gonna have to say is gonna be R-Truth. R-Truth, just because of his new heel gimmick, is getting me. I'm starting to like the guy. I didn't like him as a face. He was a piece of shit. But now I'm starting to like his heel gimmick here. So I'm starting to get over the guy. Yeah, I'm starting to kind of like what's going on here. I want to see what they're gonna do with his character in the next coming weeks of Raw. But they gave a title shot for Capital Punishment. We'll have to see how that goes. But you know, I'm liking this guy's heel gimmick. So that's why he's in my top 10 current wrestlers. He can't really wrestle that good, but he's okay. His mic skills are starting to get good too. You know, fuck that rapping shit. That was garbage. But thank you for watching. I am Talent, the awesome one of the YWC. So thank you for checking me on HellRaisersofTheYWC. Check for another video, hopefully today. So peace. I'm out.